Let's talk about it. Everybody, let's go.
Oh yeah,
Let's talk about it. Come and view the show.
We've got some good stuff for you, so grab your friends and take a view.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the show.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Let's talk about it. Now tonight we are talking about jealousy that leads into envy.
Woo!
Definitely want to stay at your computers on tonight. We're going to get real deep with it. We have a lot of questions, a lot of information on this topic on tonight.
Yes, jealousy and envy are two bad traits. First of all, if you think about it, it could ruin anybody's life, and it could also ruin the life of someone else.
That's right.
So we gonna try to do this to the best of our abilities tonight. It was a pretty tough topic.
Yeah.
So we gonna we appreciate the questions that came in. So we gonna go and get right into it.
Oh yeah.
What is jealousy?
Whew. Well, the dictionary puts jealousy as resentment against a rival. But I wouldn't quite put it that way. That's the professional's definition for this word. But I would have to say jealousy is wanting something that somebody other has, but you're mad because you can't get it, so you're mad at that person. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me say it again because it might have got a little mixed up.
Go ahead.
Jealousy to me, in my opinion, would have to be being I don't want to say jealous. I want to say being angry with someone for having something you want, whether it be money, whether it be a possession, whether it be an attribute. You know what I'm saying? You want that thing, but you can't get it right now, or you're not ready for it, so you're mad at them because they already have it.
Well, that's another good way to look at it. You're right about that.
Another question we had was talking about jealousy. What is what is envy? I apologize.
Okay, when you talking about jealousy, all right. Well, envy to me is just someone's just overall, hatred towards another person. They don't have a specific reason why it's like that. It's just like that. A lot of people, I can say a lot of people hold on to certain things, which leads to envy because you can't let go.
Right.
And then again, envy could be, just y'all every time y'all come together, y'all don't mix. So that's envy to me. Just someone just really hatred towards another person. Like, I'll give an example. Like if let's say if you see the person you envy, you see him walking out in the middle of the street and a bus was coming at 100 miles an hour, you wouldn't yell or nothing. You would just keep walking with a smile on your face.
Wow.
That's how bad envy is, because the thoughts that people get when they envy someone else are very brutal.
Wow. Which brings us to another question, and we gotta ask this after asking what is envy. What's the motive behind jealousy?
I really don't think there is a motive, because it gets you nowhere. You're just bitter 24/7 while that person is sleeping at night.
But the person that's jealous, what's their motive for being jealous of that person?
That goes back to the first question. What is jealousy? They're just something that the other person has.
Okay.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And sometimes people had to be jealous over with another person over a small thing. Small thing.
Yes, and I think jealousy comes from a big part too. Some people don't really talk about this part, but jealousy really comes to the fact too when a person is less fortunate than another person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're mad at God. They're mad at their parents. You know what I'm saying? They're mad at the other person because the other person already has it. You know what I'm saying? But they're jealous because they're hurting that. Oh, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have this to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
They want it so bad, but they don't see themselves getting it anytime soon. So that's a big part of jealousy.
I feel you. That's another good one. Another question we got was, does money play the main role in jealousy?
For real, I think it plays a huge part. I don't think it's the main role, but I think it plays an enormous part of jealousy, being that money you can buy anything with money. You know what I'm saying? People tend to think you can buy somebody's love with money. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good question for us to talk about on the episode of love. You know, but money does play a huge role in jealousy. It really does.
Yeah, I feel you on that. You know, only thing I had to add to that is, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, that person's still gonna be doing what they was doing, still handling their business, while you just speaking actions, but instead lacking the showing of the actions.
And I think some people don't really know they're jealous of somebody else. I think they just say, it's a new thing out. People say now, I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They think they're just feeling some type of way about the person, but in the end, they're really jealous. And we have to do something that I talked about last night called a self-examination. It says, and really sit yourself down and say, man, am I jealous of that person? Like, do I want what he or she has?
Yeah, jealousy.
That bad, you know?
Jealousy is one of the main things that cause heated problems in relationships. Big time.
Most definitely.
Big time.
Most definitely. Now, these are some good questions, so we ask you to keep them coming. We really do appreciate them. I just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate these questions. Another question that we had is, this is a good one. What is the dark side of jealousy? That's a hard one right there.
The dark side of jealousy is just going to have to be envy, because jealousy leads to envy.
And then in the end, it leads to bitterness.
It's bitterness, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? You become a bitter old person because you couldn't have something somebody else has.
Yeah, that's true.
But what we have to think about, we got to have determination. You know what I'm saying? We got to have that enthusiasm to say, hey, I'm going to get that one day. I might not have it right now, but I'm not going to be jealous because you already got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to celebrate you because you already have it, because in the end, God may give me something even bigger.
That's right.
No, not bragging or boasting or anything like that, but because you're still celebrating that person because they already have it. But you need to really sit yourself down and say, hey, I might not have it right now, but I'm gonna get there.
That's right. You know, a whole lot of people. You know,
I'm fidgeting a little bit. You alright?
I'm good. A whole lot of people are jealous over, you know, stupid things that a person has, not realizing the blessings that they receive every day themselves. They're too blind to see that.
Yeah, most definitely. Inside joke, y'all. Just had to get that out. So this goes back to what is jealousy and what is envy, but I think it's a very good question. What are some characteristics of jealousy? Now let's go to what are some characteristics of envy. Let's do that one first.
I would say some characteristics of envy are, you know, verbal irony, dramatic irony.
Come down with the big words. Some people don't know what that means.
Okay, let's do this again. I would have to say that, you know, some of the characteristics of envy are fighting, gossiping, starting rumors, you know, just doing stuff out the way to try to bring that person down to your level. Okay. Simple as that.
I think the characteristics of envy deal with a great deal of go with a great deal of what happens in the end of envy.
That's right.
And that's an ugly side. That goes back to what is the dark side of envy and what's the dark side of jealousy. It can end in death, which is very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Why we take jealousy that far? You know what I'm saying? And this goes a great deal with relationships. You know what I'm saying? You have people out there that's killing their mates because they got a big insurance policy, or you have people that kill their mates because they have money and they're the heir of all that money when they're gone.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of that going on. So that goes along with these two things that we're talking about tonight.
That's right about that. That's another good question. You know, one thing about jealousy and envy, could be. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous for any person to have. It's a bad characteristic that does not cause a good personality, and that would not make you one of the most attractive people in the world. Because a lot of people, they don't look at the appearance, they look at the personality, and you could be talking to the ugliest person in the world, but they have the sweetest personality, making them one of the most attractive people you've ever seen in your life.
That's right. So I think that brings us to characteristics of jealousy. I think we pretty much got that with envy.
Yeah. So it's pretty much the same.
Most definitely, most definitely. So we do thank you for sending in these questions on tonight. We really, really, really do thank you. I do want to let y'all know we have a very good show coming up in the future called Being Yourself.
Why are you giving the sneak peek?
Hey, we got to do it. We got to know. We got to let them know what's coming.
Y'all
you know what I'm saying? We got a guest star coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Who is it?
They'll find out later. I ain't gonna tell them all that.
See, I don't even know what's going on.
He know what's going on. He just don't want to let y'all know. So y'all definitely want to stay tuned with us and let's talk about it. We hope y'all like the new theme song. You know
thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. Counting down the days, baby. This weekend. This weekend you trying to not be proud of you.
Yes.
Proud of you, but definitely keep watching. Keep showing your support. Keep spreading the word. Tell somebody. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell your mom. Your mom's friends. Your church folk. Your friends. Your haters. Tell the person at McDonald's. And if you just so happen to have enough money in the bank while you're at the teller, tell somebody that there's a web show called Let's Talk About It. I'm your boy Nell.
And this is your girl, So Divine.
And we're signing out. Peace.